So if you have a point and a slope of 0, once again, slope of 0 implies a horizontal line. Horizontal line implies the equation y equals something. And with the look of your point right here, you know what that something is. The y is 5. Your equation y equals 5. Try this guy. Same point. Slope in this case is undefined. This is again where you can either work hard or you can work smart. Go to your notes, find where you can see something with a slope that is undefined, namely a vertical line. If the slope is undefined, I know what I'm talking about here is a vertical line. Check your notes about vertical lines. Every vertical line has the equation x equal something. So since this line is vertical, it has the equation x equals something. I have a point. It's got an x that tells me exactly what that x is going to be. All right, so if you have a slope of 0 or undefined slope, you have a specific exception, a horizontal or vertical line. The equation is simply y equals for the horizontal, x equals for the vertical, and your point will tell you what specifically that x or y will be. All right, last scenario is when I am given 2 points. So I'm simply given 2 points. I'm not given a slope. I'm not given a y-intercept. I'm simply given 2 points, and I am asked to find the equation of the line in standard form. It's like an example. This one came out of Hawks, so it probably won't come out very smoothly. All right, first thing you ought to realize is if I have 2 points, I can find the slope. The slope, after all, is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Call one of these points x1, y1. Again, it doesn't matter which. x2, y2 for the other. And fill in your slope form. Slope is going to be y2 minus y1. That's 10 minus a negative 4. Don't drop a negative. And your x2 minus x1 is 2 minus a negative 4. Minus a negative is plus, so I get 10 plus 4 or 14. I get 2 plus 4 or 6. This is both numerator and denominator are divisible by 2, so 7/3 is my slope. So with 2 points, I can use my slope formula and find the slope. Now look where I am. I'm at the point exactly where I was on my last scenario. Last scenario was a point and a slope. I have 2 points and a slope. So I'm going to pick one of my points and my slope and refer back to scenario number 2. 210, don't forget, is an x and a y. M is 7/3. Oh my goodness, I have 3 of my 4 variables in y equals mx plus b. So let's fill in what we got. I got x, y, and m. X, y, and m. So here we go. Y is 10. M is 7/3. X is 2 plus whatever b is. Don't know what b is yet, but we can find out. I'm going to put, or at least think of 2 as 2 over 1. 2 times 7 is 14/3 plus b. Now again, I'm going to have to subtract 14/3 from both sides, which means I have to combine 10 minus 14/3 to get my b. So I have to think of 10 in terms of thirds. What over 3 gives me 10? Well, 30 thirds. Uh, 30 minus 14, 16/3 is b. So I now have b, and I now have m. Put these two together. Y equals m times x plus b. So a little bit more complex, but keep in mind, if you have 2 points, first of all, find the slope. Once you got the slope, you got a point and a slope, you have an x, a y, and an m. Fill in for y equals mx plus b. The only thing missing will be your b. All right, let's do another one. These are the 2 points off your very first example. All right, I'm given 2 points. My first strategy is find the slope. So I'm going to call one of them x1, y1, one of them x2, y2, and find the slope. So y2 minus y1, 8 minus 2. x2 minus x1, 6 minus 3. 6 over 3 is 2. Remember, we found the slope of 2 for that first example. So I got 2 points. Pick one of them. I'm going to pick this one right here. So I'm going to pick the point 3, 2. I've got a slope of 2. This is my x. This is my y. Fill into y equals mx plus b. There's my y. M is 2. X is 3, and I have everything but b. Solve for b, minus 6 both sides. B is negative 4. Now I got my slope. I got my y-intercept. That's all I need to find the equation of the line. Y equals m times x plus b. And there you go. 2 points. Find the slope. Use the point slope scenario after that. An x, a y, and an m, and solve for b. All right, a couple of exceptions. Try this guy. 2 points. All right, I've given you 2 points. Now here again is where you can work hard or work smart. Probably you've noticed as I gave you these 2 points that they have the same x. You know what? You're finished. This is it. The equation of this line, where every x is 4, is simply x is 4. Finished. How about that? So if I have 2 points and they have the same x, that's the name of my equation. My equation is x is 4. Look at this guy. Notice anything significant about these 2 points? Yeah, they got the same y. These guys have the same x. These guys have the same y. I don't have to go any further. if I have 2 points and they have the same y of 17, then the name of my equation is y is 17. Once again, x is 4. Can look at my notes. That's a vertical line. Y equals 17. That's a horizontal line. All right, that's it. So I think you'll find that all these scenarios will help you to work the 15 problems, that you have to do for this section. And I'll put the problems on parallel and perpendicular lines next.